vulnerable during transition. So what do we need? Positive control throughout our transitions. So if Sean and I come in, what's the most popular tie-up? We usually up in a collar and elbow, or some guys call it a 50-50. When you guys are here, make sure your collar tie is all the way to the ear. Because if I'm kind of hanging out limp arm here, he can just peel that off with his left hand, grab my fingertips, and just peel it off, grab fingertips, just peel it right on off, like nothing, right? But if I get my fingertips all the way around to where the base of his ear is, I can't reach that. I take my elbow and stuff it down in the middle. That's where I'm going to start. Now I fight inside tie. Inside tie means my forearm and elbow are blocking his forearm and elbow. I have inside control. We don't want to be in a neutral tie-up. Neutral tie-up's not good enough. What is a neutral tie-up? It means you're in the same place as they are. Get out of it. Make sure it's your tie-up or no tie-up at all. So right now I'm just trying to establish positive control by switching down to collar and wrist. And this is how we set it up. Once I have this, I need to get a reaction. So I'm going to push in on Sean a little bit, and when he pushes back, I step in, so he's coming halfway to me, and I'm going halfway to him to trap him on the controlled side. I don't want to snap anybody to the same side without a club, because if I snap him to this side, just stick your head up, and I'm going for a right. Okay? There's no control. I talked about control, right? Having control allows us to maintain offensive in nature. People ask me that a lot. What's the big difference in catch? Well, it's a control thing. That's why it's so offensive in nature. You got to kind of be, however you are at home, that's fine, but I need you to be a control freak on the mat. Okay? We're all going to be control freaks. So I push in, he pushes back, that little baby step right there. And I still have his wrist, otherwise I'm going to pull him right into my leg. Okay? I still have his wrist. Now, with my weight on his shoulder, this hand's going to release, and I'm chopping this arm down right above the elbow at the base of the tricep. I'm going palm up, but I'm going to make a fist. We're going to work on our power choke grip. So we're going to use this summation. When I chop it down, guys, make sure you can get to where you can see. I'm going to try and adjust to you as best I can. When I chop this down, see I still have his wrist? I don't let go of that wrist until my hand comes all the way here, and I can grab like that. One of the few times that we'll use a thumbless grip in our no-gi catch. Because usually, why do we do this normally? Because of the gi, and we'll break our thumb, right? I don't have to worry about that right now. So I'm going here as low as I can. Everybody see this driving me crazy? Right here, because this gives me the ability to turn my elbow. As soon as I have my control grip, I'm gonna throw a left hook without changing my grip. So I'm just going here. That closes down the carotid on the right side. So when you throw your front headlock, you want to throw that headlock. So when he pushes in, I throw that headlock. I'm throwing my arm in on his carotid. Okay? As tight as I can. I'm trying to close that down. Block down, secure up here, that thumbless grip. Now, I punch. Now watch my left elbow. It goes to my sternum, and as it goes to my sternum, I'm gonna take my head and put it down here. I'm gonna look back at my knees. Okay, you guys with me so far? I'm a detail geek, so get as many things as you can, and I'll walk around and do my very best to help you the rest of the way. So here, I punch, elbow to the sternum, my head goes in the hole. I'm starting to seal the deal. My feet go back to put weight. Now I'm gonna flex my left forearm and pull, okay? With a submission right there. That's how we get the choke. When it's on, it's a lights out choke. When it's not, it's a great control position that we can wreak a lot of havoc from. Okay, so again, starting here, I work an inside tie, down to the wrist, I push into Sean, he pushes back, I go halfway to him, he comes halfway to me, getting my shoulders on top of his. I need him to carry me at all times. I chop the arm down, I'm making a fist, but I want my palm up still. Then I put my hands together, just like this, okay? Punch through, nice and deep. Our right elbow is gonna swing to my sternum. My head goes down in the hole nice and tight. Back here, watch my left forearm. Flex it, squeeze that in. Sometimes it's so tight, if I'm a little tighter that time, right? Just this little movement. This is what I'm talking when I say compromise. Compromise and remove every inch, every centimeter of slack. The submission will happen along the way, okay? We need them tapping before we're done. We need them tapping before we're done the submission because it has to be a lights out choke, right? It's not just about this, it's about defending ourselves, right? We need to be able to finish that choke. So taking this and just squeezing, I'm taking 2 inches out of that, and the last thing I do is I pull. Look at the hole. gets smaller, doesn't it? So I'm going here and shutting that hole down to shut them down, in essence. So one more time, guys. Okay. Inside tie, I push in, he pushes back, I snap to the control side. The side that I have wrist control on. Getting some weight on Sean. He's a strong guy. I don't want him doing a duck under on me, so I gotta get some weight here. I chop on the other arm, palm up with a fist. Grab it. Now, I throw that grip through that headlock. That left bicep's gotta be deep, deep, deep on that carotid. As soon as I've done that, this elbow swings to my sternum. So if I don't grab nice and high towards my hand, like here, I can't move my elbow. So I wanna be as close as I can to my hand down here. Now I can swing that elbow all the way down to my sternum to start taking all that slack out. As soon as my elbow comes across, I throw my head down, look back at my knees. Okay? I flex that forearm and give a little pull. Okay? Do you guys understand?